I'm good with keeping the difficulty where it's at. What a stretch indeed.
Keep your posture straight. 3, 2, 1, go! Alternate bringing your knees up to touch the ring con. Be careful not to hit the ring con against the leg strap.
That's
Last
fair.
time. Yes, just like that. Next is the heel lift stretch.
I'm always so bad at this.
Bring the insides of your ankles up toward the ring con.
I guess
This
in
stretch
time,
targets your lower back.
I'll get better. That's
Last
the goal.
time. Yes, just like that. Next is the back straightening stretch. Take a big step forward and drop your hips.
I guess I'm doing it.
Focus
wrong
on
way.
lowering your body without putting too much weight on your front foot. Be sure to keep your lower back straight. Let's do one more of each.
I did it.
All right, good. Finally, spread your feet. Raise the ring con above your head and lean to the side. Focus on leaning to the side without bending forward.
I guess I'm not doing this.
This should stretch
I don't know.
both the muscles in your sides and
If
in
that
your arms.
matters.
Let's do one more of each. Great job.
Cool. Great job. Tip seems tired, but I think he's faking it. Just try to make me feel better. I don't believe Tip would get tired that easy. I like how you get experience points for just showing up. But I mean, that is like real life, right?
Whew.
I also wonder where we're next to. This place is. Could it be? Is this the underground? Baba Ndida. It's Hidden Fortress. It looks like there's indeed treasure down here. Let's try it out. I remember this minigame. Slightly pigeon-toed. With the thing. Getting too excited. Proving I know how to play. Smash all the robots you can. I'm into it. I'm
Ready?
into it.
Go! Squeeze your abdominal muscles and breathe deep. Great! Target your abs with this.
Something like that. How's it going there, Razor? Good to have you on. I don't know what the martial art is that I'm the master of, but I know I'm the master of it.
Outstanding!
How's your day going? Well, you relax the ring on.
Keep it up.
I guess you can go way faster. So then I was just going B. I'm doing good. I'm feeling a little worn out. I didn't get a good night's sleep last night. But I haven't been. I haven't done the done any exercising like this since Friday. So I know that like I'm just tired up here. I'm not tired from the neck down. Oh, okay. Staying home today. Overhead bend. Posture, cool. Yeah, we can try that. Let's try this overhead bend. Everybody needs some uneventful days, right? Out of the way. I like it. Were you up for an uneventful day? Or are you hoping for something else?
All right, let's go.
It looks like Calamity Ganon is in here. If you know what I mean. This has some very Breath of the Wild vibes. I wonder how much of that stuff is intentional. Like, intentionally, hey, NB, it's going good, how you doing? Like, intentionally making the world a little, like, game-y looking. If that makes sense.
Okay, let's
But,
As you stretch, focus on the muscles in your back.
glad to have a relaxing day.
Yeah! Nicely done! Excellent! Wonderful! All right! Okay! Sharp! Very nice!
I wonder how far down I can go.
Good job!
I guess if you're not holding yourself straight out, it's not much of a abdominal workout. Hey Kanchi, how's it going?
Fine work!
Bonjour.
Excellent!
Ça va?
Very nice! Okay! Fantastic! Well done! Amazing! Great!
Just making food? Nice.
Neat!
Eating's fun.
Perfect! Great!
What are you cooking up?
Amazing! Fantastic!
Yeah, what you cooking?
Keep it up! Well done! Great, let's pick up the pace. All right! Great! 10 more! All right! Well done! Excellent! Okay! Nice! 5. Okay! Come on! 3. Fine work! Good job! 1 left! Nice! Perfect!
Okay, that was something. Ça va très bien, merci. Ah,
Select
je suis un
skill.
petit peu fatigué. Parce que mon fin de semaine, I don't know how to say busy. Comment dit-on busy en français?
Knee lift.
Making food for you and Sacred? That's nice. Good brother. Some good brother stuff there.
Move super energetically.
Occupé.
Right, left, right,
Mon
left,
fin de semaine.
left, right,
Occupé.
left, right, left.
Today I was playing
Good effort.
Asphalt 9 en français. Here we were talking about playing video games in French, but me not wanting to necessarily play games for the first time en français because I'm worried about missing out on the plot or whatever. Well, I'm not worried about missing the plot to Asphalt 9. the plot of Asphalt 9 is cargo vroom vroom.
Yay!
Yay! Just snowed like crazy last night? Oh, wow. Where are you that it snowed? No snow here in Ontario yet. Max Hearts. Un plus.
Stairs are easier to climb if you raise your knees up higher. You did it!
I sure did. Oh, you're in Battlefield, Saskatchewan. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that'd do it. I was gonna say, like... I was about to say, people always make the joke about it, like, snowing in Winnipeg in September, right?
Check the enemy's color, then select a skill. Vocal.
Battlefield, eh? Well, that'd do it. No snow here yet.
Okay, let's go.
It is starting to get cold.
Working those upper arms. All right.
We're actually getting like a real fall, a real autumn here in
Good job.
Toronto, where
Amazing.
since the end of the summer it's been slowly getting
Great.
a little
Wonderful.
colder every day, rather than it being like 30 degrees until the end of September,
Fine work. Amazing.
and then immediately falling to negative 10,
Great.
like overnight.
Very nice. Sharp. Okay. Awesome. Well done. Nice. Excellent. Challenge yourself. Fantastic. Neat. Very nice. You got it. Well done. One left. Okay, let's switch sides.
Yeah, I was seeing some pictures on Twitter and whatnot of
Okay,
the
let's
snow down on the ground,
be careful not to lower your elbow. Yes.
but you know, I was in the middle of the
Okay.
work day, and it was between other things, and I don't think I
Okay.
paying enough attention to catch where,
Nice.
other than just like, yep, that's Canada.
Keep it up. Very
Yeah, for
nice.
sure. Hey, Captain Irish, how's it going? I like your monkey.
All right. Sharp. Yes.
Yeah, I'm from Halifax originally. Halifax, Nova Scotia. Nouvelle Ecosse. And
Amazing. Well
it was always sort of a coin flip for Halloween, right?
Let's keep going.
For Halloween, you'd definitely be going as whatever in a snowsuit.
Come on. Great. One left.
So, like for Halloween, you could be Superman in a snowsuit, or you could be Batman in a snowsuit.
You should feel it in your stomach, not your arms.
Whatever, right? You could be a doctor in a snowsuit.
Okay. Let's select a skill.
Let's do this bad boy.
Careful. Pen slowly.
You're the kid in the sack. You're Pigpen or whatever his name is.
Slowly return to the starting position. Work your lower body muscles.
It feels like there's a lot in common between Charlie Brown and Earthbound. Does anybody else feel that way? I got a rock for Halloween. Not to be confused with Kid Rock, who has to rock, as in, I have got to rock.
Excellent.
All hail the Great Pumpkin.
You've got this.
You don't know about either of them? That's fair. Charles Schultz is Charlie Brown.
Digress.
The Peanuts. Boom bop and beat and beat and boo. Hello from down here.
Okay, let's move. Be careful not to drop the ring con. Neat. Nice. Okay. Excellent. Fine work.
I feel like some of these exercises that I've
Excellent.
switched in are not as vigorous
All right.
as the ones I switched the mode
Keep it
for.
up.
Like this is nothing compared to doing 100 squats.
All right. Perfect.
The Ben 40 one also
Fantastic.
wasn't as good of as an ab workout
Okay.
as some of the other ones I've been doing as well.
Yes.
How you doing, Hydrus? I saw that you were
Excellent.
posting on Twitter today, which usually means you got more
Very
either
nice.
world records or personal bests.
Neat.
I wasn't able to catch
Wonderful. Okay.
what exactly the posts were though.
Fantastic. Good.
What have you been up
Your
to?
pace. Great job.
It's a funny
Go drink
sound
some
effect.
water.
Earthbound definitely has like a very like Japanese perspective
Now
on
turn your exercise
being
into
a kid
experience points with a
in an
victory
American city.
pose.
oh
Charge your squat power.
You're
but
reclaiming-
Don't overextend yourself. Release toward the victory.
you were reclaiming your records from Obo. Nice. It feels good. You bought yourself the game. Nice. You almost died the first
Lightly
time.
cover the IR motion camera with
What
the
level
pad
did
of
you
the
set
right
it to?
thumb, as
Or
shown.
you don't have to tell me that if you don't want to. Just out of curiosity.
Measuring. Please do not move your thumb.
Splato Bob Zuno. Yeah, I feel like the exercises I have set right now are not as physically demanding as the ones I had before. Shit, Hydrus is every single IL world record. What a genius. What a genius. The 2 to 3 first time are hard on this game. For sure, yeah. Wii Sports DX for the Game Boy Color. I think it was 17. Well, 17 is way up there. 17 is no slouch. 17 is not I'm a slouch mode. Let's put this in. The plank thing didn't work. This I kind of miss, honestly. And we're gonna rotate squats back in. And maybe we'll do this instead, even though I don't find it very difficult. Oh baby, that's a great icon. You played it today, and it seemed easy. So you're getting better then. You're getting more Ring Fit adventurous. Can you imagine like if Nintendo was making fitness games back in the Game Boy Color age? You call yourself Sportins. I'm glad to hear it's getting easier, Kanji. We gotta go to the Sport of Treasury. Grim Tots or whatever the Harry Potter thing is. I don't know what I'm talking about. Do you guys like the Harry Potters? I was trying to be too clever. Eat it! Oh. It's their stolen power. Harry Potter was the first book series you've read?
Then select a skill.
That's cool. How do you feel about Harry Potter? Okay, I only have one multi-attack now. Oh well. Oh well.
Okay, let's move. Hold the ring con like a bow. All right.
Did you read the whole series?
Nice. Amazing. Okay.
If I know anything about Captain Hydrus,
Great.
it's that he's definitely 9 years old.
Well
Do you think the
done.
writing holds up?
Neat.
way more complicated than Percy Jackson.
Okay.
Well, you know,
Very nice.
the book's got another generation of young readers
Fine work.
interested in literature.
Nice. Good job.
What more can you say, right?
Amazing. Yes. Challenge yourself.
Rick Riordan.
Fantastic. Fine work. All right. 3. You got it. Good job. 1 left. Okay, let's switch sides.
Who's your favorite author, Captain Hydrus?
Okay, let's move. Hold it away from your face to aim. Very nice. Excellent. Awesome. Great. Sharp. All right.
Like, this isn't that hard either, right?
Okay.
Compared to like the front press and the overhead press.
Great. Okay. Excellent.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Fantastic.
The short stories or his longer works. I've only ever read Edgar Allan Poe's
Fine work.
shorter works, such as The Telltale Heart and The Raven.
Yes. Yes. Neat. Great.
The same ones that everybody's read.
1 left.
Favorite author?
Excellent.
Stephen King and Roberto Frost.
You should feel it in your stomach.
Bob
when you
Bob
read it.
Frost. Then you came to love H.P. Lovecraft. I've also only read Lovecraft short
Okay.
stories.
Let's select a skill. Overhead press. Okay, let's move. Be sure not to bend your lower back when you raise your arms. Great!
See, this is way harder than the bow thing,
Well done! Very
in my
nice.
opinion.
Nice. Wonderful.
You read The Dark Tower when you were
Okay.
when you were 3 years
Nicely
old,
done.
when you were a 3-year-old baby,
Excellent.
and you were playing Splatoon because you were a baby.
Yes!
Because Splatoon is a baby game.
All
Is that what you're trying to say?
Excellent! Great! Nice! Fine work! Awesome!
It's a game for babies.
Okay! Amazing!
See, Autobomb Pal gets it.
Fantastic! Okay! Keep it up! Nice!
This is a smile moment.
Very nice! Increase your pace! Great! Excellent! 10 more! Very nice! Nice! Come on!
Yeah, this is way harder than the bow thing.
Yes! Okay! Great! Great! Come on! Fantastic! 1 left! Perfect! Keep squeezing.
Ow! It slipped. Ow.
Careful! You don't have many hearts left.
How's your day going there, Hydrus? Congratulations on your 9th birthday. At what age are you officially not a baby anymore?
Squat.
That's what I want to know.
Okay, let's go. This exercise uses a wide range of muscles. Well done! Amazing! Good job! Nicely done! Well done! Fantastic! Nice! Wonderful! Excellent! Sharp! Neat! Very nice! Okay! All right!
You're moving soon, aren't you, Captain Iris? It's only a couple days away now, right?
Yes! Good job! Well done! Amazing! Fine work! Amazing! Amguard!
Can I sneak into your home and get some bread?
Not your art.
That's a change table. Oh, good. Thank you. If you're gonna break into my home, the least you can do is tip me, right?
Sure to stay hydrated.
So I appreciate that about you, Captain Hydras.
Warrior 1.
Looking buff. Thanks. You're not a baby anymore. As soon as you get your first Splatty-Toon IL. You still haven't grown up?
Slowly bend to the left. Slowly return to the starting position. Only raise your shoulders within your range of comfort.
You're bored, so you think you might go back to the gym and just walk or something? Yeah, that's not bad. Fitness is always good. Grab the old phone or whatever and listen to the news. Put on an audiobook.
Okay, let's switch sides. Don't forget to switch legs.
How you doing today, third letter?
Slowly bend to the right.
I hope you're doing well.
Slowly return to the starting position. Be sure not to tilt forward or backward.
You're good. Waiting on that Black Friday sale? Wait for the week after Black Friday so you can buy up all the secondhand ring fits.
Nice move!
You have a Spanish language version of you performing the soundtrack
Skill and good luck.
to Splatoon,
Beautiful.
even though none of the songs actually have lyrics.
Okay.
You
let's
still
move.
sing them in
Good work,
Spanish.
upper arms. Great.
They're just all subtitled Spanish squid noises.
Great. Okay. Keep
National
it up.
bestseller,
Great.
2-time platinum winner,
Wonderful.
Globetrotter winner.
Fine work. Sharp. All right. Awesome.
Guaranteed
Fantastic.
to ease
Great.
both the pulling of teeth and it helps keep away fruit flies.
Nice. Perfect. Good. Great. Let's pick up the pace. Excellent. Keep it up. Well done. 3. Come on. You got it. 1 left. Okay, let's switch sides. Okay, let's move.
I wonder how many audiobooks
Wrists, elbows,
you need to sell for it to go platinum.
Fantastic.
I think might not be
Very nice.
an organization that certifies audiobooks
Okay.
sales as going platinum or whatever.
Well done.
Yeah, the New York Times best-selling audiobook.
Neat. Nice. Yes.
You don't even need to be. The book doesn't need to be good to be a New York Times bestseller.
Well done.
It just needs to have sold more books than any other book
Okay.
for a week.
Wonderful. Great. Excellent. Great.
It's not an Amazon Choice item.
Increase your pace. Neat. You got it. Excellent. 3. Okay. Yes. Yes.
It's not an Amazon Choice item under the heading
With your legs
Test
bent
removal?
slightly, squeeze. Careful. You don't have many hearts left.
There's definitely parts in this game where the music reminds me of the music from Splatoon. But yeah, names are usually localized
Overhead press.
for characters like that. They wouldn't be for someone like Mario.
Okay, let's move. Press in on the ring con as you breathe out. Yes! Yes!
But like, because
Good job!
in
Amazing! Fantastic!
Splatoon, so many of the names
Nicely done.
are like
Okay!
language-specific fish puns.
Fine work!
Yeah, I'd be up for that.
Neat!
I would let people vote on the next exercise, even though we know exactly what would happen.
Very nice!
Is it would just be endless squats.
Nice! Sharp!
Yeah, exactly. It would just be squats.
Awesome! Excellent! Nice!
Yeah, the only way that I think I would do
Okay!
something like that is for bits. Usually I don't like the idea of holding
Excellent!
like my channel hostage for donations or whatever.
Sharp!
But all that would happen is I would just end up having to do endless squats.
Okay! Fine work! 10 more! Keep it up!
And if you just make me do endless squats,
Very nice!
I'm gonna make you pay for it too.
Alright!
If I have to pay for it
Great!
by doing 600 squats a day,
Great! Fantastic!
I'm not gonna be the only one.
Keep squeezing!
Yeah, well, that's what competition's for, right? Obo's a good speedrunner. He doesn't need your charity, right?
Just like the skill. Need to chest.
Yeah, there's definitely ways you could design the mechanics of the voting so that it wouldn't just be infinity squats.
Okay, let's move. Doing this with your legs off the floor works your abs. Very nice. Keep it up. Great.
No, for sure.
Nicely done.
And I'm not trying to, like, police you or whatever.
Closer to your chest. Better. All right. Good job. Amazing.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Great.
Even though squats are
Fantastic.
difficult,
Well done.
they don't actually hurt that much. I think it's because, like,
All right.
you can do really, really shallow squats
Neat.
and it'll still count them.
Awesome. Well
Yeah,
done.
exactly. So I'll both have to do a lot of squats
Fine work.
because of the voting, but it also takes a lot of squats
Yes.
to beat the game.
Amazing. Good job.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Amazing.
Is by beating Obo's records, you only make Obo stronger.
Okay.
So really the only way to beat Obo is to let him keep the records.
Challenge yourself. Great. Good job. 10 more. Okay. Nice. Keep it up. Yes. Yes. You got it. 5. All right. Good. Good. 3. Good job. Okay. 1 left. You made it. Stand up. No need to rush, though.
Alright, sounds good. Yeah, Ring Fit Adventure's good.
Not your
It's
arm.
fun and a good workout. I highly recommend it.
A tough one, but you can do it.
So I don't have any more healing items, so if I don't beat this guy like in 3 more moves, we're gonna be back here. It's like 30 attack.
Overhead press.
Totally, who can put more time
Okay,
into the thing?
Let's move. Bend your hand slightly for more force. Great.
Who can dedicate themselves to the
Nice.
challenge for the longest?
Fantastic. Nicely done. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I did, the Sacred Razor.
Fine work.
Is I speedrun
Fantastic.
Splatoon for probably about 6 or 8 months before I bothered
Excellent.
with the expansion.
Perfect. Nice.
guy's tough. Calls its allies. Are you kidding me?
Push it. Take
Are you
a break.
kidding me? So the first time I did a speed run of OE 80%, I didn't actually know the route or anything. So I had Captain Hydrus live on screen with me, teaching me the run as I went.
Awful.
It was actually a lot of fun.
Okay, let's move. Like you're pulling a bowstring taut. Okay.
Oh, if I beat the big one, they all die?
Okay.
Interesting.
Amazing. Good job.
Interesting.
Awesome. Very nice. Nice. Fantastic.
This one's taking forever.
Fine work. Amazing. All right.
Lots of arms.
Wonderful. Okay. Sharp. Excellent.
But yeah, so I was speedrunning Octo Expansion,
Keep it up.
and I didn't know the route. So it's like as I was beating levels, Captain Hydrus was in the chat telling me where I needed to go next.
Come on. Nice. Okay. One left.
And so like
Okay, let's switch sides.
Captain Hydrus didn't understand how little I knew about the game.
Okay, let's
And so he
go.
was like describing things
Careful not to lower your elbows. Well
that
done.
I didn't even know what he was saying.
Great. Sharp.
And just like losing his patience with me.
Excellent. Yes. Yes. Okay. Great. Good job.
Yeah, Octorok's next music video is Lab 16 Ruins plus The End of Time from Chrono Trigger. I'm really looking forward to it. That's Friday. I was out
Amazing.
yesterday
Okay.
doing videography for December's
Great. Let's pick up the
music
pace.
video.
Nice. Keep it up. Good.
We had really good shooting conditions yesterday.
Yes.
We were shooting in the park.
Perfect.
It's the music video will be for
You should feel it in your stomach when you breathe out.
Beware the Forest Mushrooms from Super Mario RPG. And so we were filming at High Park here in Toronto.
Careful. You don't have many hearts left.
It was beautiful out.
Overhead press.
Alright, we're gonna take this guy out. Hopefully what Kenchi's saying is correct.
Okay, let's go. Good for working those upper arms. Neat. Wonderful. Fine work. Awesome. Okay. Nice. Good job.
I like how the other two are just
That
like
one's
watching
down.
me pound the piss out of the other guy.
You made it. Awesome.
Thanks. Tip or Ringo or whatever. Ringo. That took forever. 89 overhead presses. Why not? Why not? Fan pose. Sit on the floor. Yeah, let's do. Let's do that.
Drop your hips.
Oh, that was the whole mission. Okay. That explains a lot more.
Victory!
I'm a healer now. I'm a medic. If need be. So I feel like that was just like long more than anything else. Yeah. Eight experience with her jogging. River rowing. They got a boat, a canoe, a kayak, some kind of magic ring boat. Ring boat. I'm a boat now.
I feel my power returning.
Rowing. Does anybody know how many worlds there are in this game? No. You can't say if any clue what's going on, but now you've mastered the training and recovered the shining jewel. I think we're ready to cross the sporting waters.
Oh.
Nice. We finished the lap. We finished the loop. What a name. Girl. Yeah, sure. We can do that. I guess we need to make smoothies then. I mean, I could use the hit points anyways, right? I'm all out of healing items. I guess I've got that new move. There you go. They look thick.
Way to squeeze.
Okay, so these boost your different attack power thingies. I see. I see. Let's make some of these.
Let's squeeze.
I think they're probably just gonna let Splatoon 2 just keep going at its current formation, right? Keep the servers on, let people play. It's still a fun game. The Splatfest and the new items and all that stuff are exciting and everything,
Looks
for
tasty.
sure. But I don't think that they really, on a basic level, like elevated the game to something amazing or whatever that wasn't already
Are you
there in
ready?
the original game.
Squeeze.
Like if you'd never played in a Splatfest or whatever,
Finished.
I don't think you would necessarily think they were missing, if that makes sense.
Let's squeeze.
You wouldn't be like, you know what would really, really improve this game is some weird concert
Squeeze.
inside the game. Splatfests are fun
Way to
and
squeeze.
really goofy, and definitely like a good part of playing Splatoon. But
I'm all ready.
I think honestly, in like retrospect, people aren't gonna miss them all that much.
Squeeze.
If that makes sense.
Finished.
All right, we did the thing. Congratulations, me.
Oh.
So what if we add in this instead of the bow thing? Oh, it recovers 4 hearts, wow. But it takes a long time to recharge. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think Splatoon 3, Splatoon 3 is coming. If you don't count Cradle of Scoot as being Splatoon 3, which is a bit of a contentious issue around here.
Oh.
Some people around these parts do think of Splatoon 3 as being Crayola Scoot.
You did it.
We're not going to name names. Oops. Seems like the thingy is off. There we go.
What do you think? Were you surprised? Now try hopping on. This will be weird, but press me on your abs and twist your upper body left and right.
This'll be weird.
Ha-ha! Isn't this incredible? Great. You got it! Select a skill and attack.
A yellow manta ray.
Standing twist. Twist. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Open your chest up and stand straight. Left, right, left, halfway there. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 10 more. Right, left, right. 5, left, right, left, right.
That went well.
With your legs bent slightly, squeeze.
Raise your arms.
Select a skill.
I don't know. Let's do squats at it.
Squat.
Squat.
Okay, let's go. Try it with your glutes crossed back. Nice. Awesome. Fantastic. Okay. Perfect. Oh, that one's down.
What kind of changes do you think they'll make
Sure to
for
stay hydrated.
Splatoon 3?
Knee to chest.
What kind of things would you like to see in the game?
Okay, let's move. Target your abs with this. Great! Fantastic! Neat. Nicely done! Great! Wonderful! Good job! Keep it up! Very nice! Amazing! Okay! Amazing! Yes! Yes! Excellent! Yes! Yes! Nice! Well done! Sharp!
Yeah, it's like if it goes down my leg, I don't get the charge from it.
Pull your knees closer to your chest.
There we go. Come on.
Better. Fine work. Nicely done. Excellent. Great. Keep it up. Challenge yourself. Fantastic. 10 more. Great. Excellent. You got it.
Go.
That battle was epic.
There we go. That's a little too much. Okay. You think they'll make it more esportish? Do you think Nintendo is gonna go after that market? It feels like so far they're most like, oh, I didn't do the thing. Their most, oops, their most esport-ish title would be Smash Bros. And it seems like they barely tolerate people competing in Smash Bros. I'm not saying you're wrong or whatever, but I honestly just think they're hard to predict sometimes.
Check the enemy's color, then select a skill.
It's a little slippery today. Okay.
Standing twist. Twist. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Focus on moving your arms from your shoulders. Right, left, right, halfway there. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 10 more. Left, right, left. 5, right, left, right.
What kind of ways do you think they'd make Splatoon more e-sporty?
You should feel it in
What do you
your
think that would
stomach
look like?
when you breathe out.
Happened again. It slipped.
Okay, let's select a skill.
I guess that's the only multi-hit one I have. Okay.
Warrior 1 pose. Slowly bend to the left. Slowly return to the starting position. Make sure to keep your upper body upright.
It's interesting that this always starts by going to the left.
Okay, let's switch sides. Don't forget to switch legs.
So, like, depending upon when you use the ability,
Slowly bend to the right.
you won't ever use it going to the
Lengthen your back.
the right as
keeping
much,
your upper
right?
body vertical. Excellent! Ab guard!
It's that time.
You should feel it in your stomach, not your arms. You've got this.
Interesting.
Need to
Well,
check.
let's do this then. Do another one of these.
Okay, let's go. This exercise is also great for working your leg muscles. Very nice. Perfect. Well done. Okay. Wonderful. All right. Awesome. Fantastic. Neat.
What kind of changes? Do you think they would introduce like a third faction, so to speak? Because there's Inklings and Octolings.
Nice.
Do you think they would add a third group of characters
Yes. Yes.
just for color?
Fantastic! Great! Nicely done! Okay!
I would definitely like to see
Good job!
maps that have a more interesting
Great!
flow of play for like competitive play.
Excellent!
I think that as like the game has gone on, people learned a little more
Great!
about what
Good
sort of what made
Great, let's pick up the pace. Fine work. Okay.
competitive
10 more. Well done. Stand up. No need to
Splatoon
rush,
map,
though.
Toon map interesting.
Keep squeezing.
The other thing that I would like to see if they like esportified it is to be more considerate about how
Careful. You don't have many hearts left.
the changes in weapons and whatnot were impacting the metagame. Let's try this thing.
Fan pose.
Sit down.
Slowly bend to the left. Perfect. Lower a little more. Point toward the ceiling with the toes of your extended leg. Bend a little more.
So I
And return.
I was never a serious Splatoon 2 competitive player,
Bend a little more.
but I know that a lot of the competitive players
Bend a little more.
would get really cheesed
Okay, let's switch sides. Don't forget to switch legs.
about how
Slowly bend to the right.
oops.
Perfect. Lower a little more. You don't have to force your legs open. Good. Go a little further back.
Am I doing it right?
Bend a little more. Bend a little more.
Whoops.
Bend a little more. You made it! Stand
Okay.
up. No need to rush, though.
Apparently that was great. I was expecting some feedback about
Your legs bend slightly.
how it was going during the exercise, but that's fine. That feels like a good one for me, because my left hip is a lot tighter than my right,
But you can do it.
so that one benefits me a bunch,
Standing twist.
doing that.
Twist. Right.
Yeah, I was never really a competitive
Left.
Splatoon 2 player, but I know, like,
Left.
on the esports angle,
Left. Right.
that the people who are trying to play Splatoon 2 competitively
Left.
would be really interested in seeing
Right. Halfway there.
more consideration being put into
Right.
how the changes to the weapons that are available and the equipment
Tough one.
make competitive play. Because Splatoon has a bit of a problem that like Pokemon has, is that it can just take forever to build up your perfect item set for competitive play, which I know is a real drag for people. Because they have to put in like a bazillion hours just to test like a new item combination. Oh right, yeah. Press and twist. Down the rapids.
Nice work.
Okay,
Goal!
there you go.
Drop your hips. Victory!
Alright, well this isn't feeling that hard anymore. I guess maybe I should have upped the difficulty level today. Maybe I will do that after this session. We will increase the difficulty for next week. I guess I'm finding that like the exercises are taking a long time, but don't necessarily feel that difficult. If that makes sense. Or maybe it's just like because of the way that the game shapes the exercise. I'm just doing more like poses and moves than I am doing like actual like jogging. And so the cardio isn't as strong. Yeah. Like a better system for being able to change out your items and weapons. I know. I know is a desired feature for competitive players because it makes it a real drag to like have to pop in and out every time the maps rotate to pick a different weapon and equipment combination. So I know that's something that a lot of competitive players would like to see. Just because like the current system is just kind of, as far as I know, is just kind of a pain. I honestly don't find the warrior pose thing very challenging. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong, but. Yeah, who knows? All right, let's go with that. The Spartan Kingdom was invincible until that dragon came along. These days, we can barely fend off the little monsters. That's why we have to take him out if possible. Let's charge forward. Let's defeat our foe. Let's regain our Spartan pride. Yeah, the newer exercises are easier. I can agree with that. That didn't sound wrong to me.
You got it!
Oh!
Hey, watch out!
Oh,
Lower your hips.
that's really funny.
Roll quickly back and forth or you'll get pushed back by the current. Oh!
How fast can we go?
So close! Nailed it!
I tried, yes. Can I dab, please? Can I? Why would I not? Look at him do it, he's jazzercising.
You will be stopped! We'll find you no matter where you run!
How's it going, IO Little? Hope you're doing well today. That's good. Was that dab good enough for you? Was that a sufficiently dabby dab?
Front press. Okay.
Oh,
let's
okay.
move.
It was while I was moving.
Breathe out.
I'll do another one for you.
Fine work.
You'll not be denied.
Fantastic. Very nice. Awesome. All right. Amazing. Nice. Keep it up.
Have you checked out the
Good job.
Ring Fit Adventure yet, IO Little?
Fantastic. Neat. Nice.
Well, One thing that I would love to see
Excellent.
from the next Splatoon game is a more formal, internalized, like, league structure. You don't have any money? Well, that's fair.
Sharp.
You're just gonna have to
Wonderful. Great.
make Ring Fit at home.
Okay.
Using things in your apartment.
Great. Let's pick up the pace. Great. Great. Okay. Nice. Fine work. Excellent. Keep it up. 5. Great. Very nice. 3. Come on. You got it.
That's fair.
1 left.
That's fair.
Perfect. Keep squeezing.
Great! What is happening? Well, that's bad. We don't want any of that.
Select a skill and attack.
We don't want any of that. Dab now? How's that for you? The dabbing still hasn't lost the magic for you?
Standing twist.
Dabbing is still fun.
Twist. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. The center of your body from wobble. Left. Right. Left. Halfway there. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left.
Why do people refuse to dab, do you think?
Right. Left. Right. 5. Left.
Why are people
Left. Long
dab resistant?
Vanguard. You should feel it in your stomach, not your arms. There's more.
This guy hits hard. They're too old to dab? You're never too old to dab.
You've got this. Knee to chest. Okay, let's move. Target your abs with this. Good job.
How old are the people you're asking to dab?
Nice. Okay. Perfect. Great. Nicely done.
They start to become...
Fine work.
Yes, is Pokemon getting more esportsy now?
All right.
Alright, see ya, Little. Thanks for coming by.
Very nice. Nicely done. Yes. Yes. Great. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Slipping down my
Excellent.
thigh again.
Excellent. Nice. Okay.
I haven't been following.
Increase
Well, that's
your
good.
pace.
Because the team
job.
building part of
Keep it up.
putting together a competitive
Get
team
more.
in
Yes.
Pokemon
Yes.
used to be so
Good
bad.
job.
Just so bad. I used to
Okay.
play Pokemon competitively,
Well done.
and every single person, everybody who played
All
Pokemon
right.
competitively had a hack team.
Fantastic.
You would have been crazy
3. Well done.
to actually try to have a
You
legit
got it.
team.
1 left. Okay.
Like the Pokemon
made
weren't like cheating Pokemon or whatever. They were all like legit, like you could actually have had those Pokemon. But like without exception, everybody who was playing Pokemon competitively
Be sure to stay
was
hydrated.
using a cheating device to bring their team in. Because otherwise it just took way too long to actually build the team and get it tested. Like people would play
Progress.
Pokemon Showdown online to test
Okay, let's move.
and then use
Engage your inner thighs as you push. Nice. Keep it up. Very nice.
like power saves
Neat.
or whatever device it was that they were using
Fantastic.
in order to actually like make the team.
Okay.
Because otherwise you'd be crazy.
Fine work.
So I'm glad that they just like face the music.
Excellent. Amazing. Well done. Wonderful. All right. Perfect.
Came clean with the fact that
Neat.
nobody who was actually battling Pokemon
Yes.
was playing the game like they had
Wonderful.
suggested.
Great. Nicely done. Great.
Like the whole like train your team of champions thing
Okay.
was a
Amazing.
myth for anybody who was actually doing it. I haven't been paying attention much to
Oh,
the
challenge
news
yourself.
surrounding
Neat.
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
10 more. Come on. Well done. All right. Okay.
But I'm glad to hear
Okay. 5. Nice.
that they changed some of that stuff.
Yes. Neat. Excellent. Nice.
Because it was silly.
Excellent.
It was just plain old silly.
You should feel it in your stomach when you breathe out.
I guess I'm not squatting while I do that. Oh well. I gotta say, we're getting beat hard right now.
Careful. You don't have many hearts left.
We're getting beat hard. Okay, what are we gonna do to turn this around?
Standing twist.
This will probably deal with both of them.
Twist. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Put your chest up and stand straight. Left. Right. Left. Halfway there. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. 10 more. Left. Right. Left. Right.
There we go.
5. Left. Right. Left. Right.
Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere.
With your legs bent slightly, squeeze. Still coming.
But yeah, like, if they were able to put some sort of formalized structure in
A tough one, but you can do it.
into Splatoon so that it actually kept track of like your standings on like a season, team, league kind of way, rather than just like always getting paired with randos and like having your ranking just like go up and down
Okay, let's go.
according to whether or not
Cross back.
you got paired with somebody not capable this time.
Fantastic. Excellent. Yes. Yes. Amazing. Excellent. Very nice. Sharp. Great. Awesome. Great. Well done. Keep it up. Good job. Fantastic. Okay. Amazing. Fine work. Nicely done. Okay. Fantastic. Fine work. Perfect. Yes.
Yeah, those really don't do a lot of damage, eh? Good fill my bottle.
Select a skill and good luck.
Come on. Yeah.
Chair pose. Bend slowly. Slowly return to the starting position. Focus on your form. Excellent! Abguard! Keep squeezing. Excellent. Just like the skill. Squat.
All right, baby.
Okay, let's move.
Here they come.
Keep your toes from pointing in. Well done! Excellent! Excellent! Nice! Nice! Great! Very nice! Nice! All right! Sharp! Okay! Keep it up!
Yeah, exactly.
Line work!
No more reinforcements, please. I don't know if I'll survive it.
Fantastic!
If I do, I'll definitely lose the battle.
Neat!
I'm just not doing enough
Good job!
points to him in order to put up with that again.
Very nice! Perfect! Fine work! Good! Increase your pace! Okay! Okay! 10 more! Good job! Great! Fantastic! All right! Very nice! 5! Well done! You got it! 3! Nice! Keep it up! 1 left! Right on! Perfect!
Abguard.
With your legs bent slightly, squeeze. Keep your guard up. Careful, you don't have many hearts left.
Yeah. Yeah, if he was like just like the call a friend thing, I definitely can't beat him. I just don't have the
Overhead press.
hearts, right?
Okay, let's move. Be sure not to bend your lower back when you raise your arm. Great. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Right, yeah.
Excellent.
So I guess you do that
Amazing.
when you're on normal levels to
Fantastic.
collect more pickups.
Fantastic. Well done.
Does it increase the number of blue orbs?
Great.
Or does it just make the existing blue orbs give you more rewards?
Excellent! Yes! Yes! All right!
That's what I want to know.
All right.
Do you know?
Okay. Excellent. Neat.
Okay, cool.
Sharp.
Cool. Thank you.
Well, challenge yourself. Very nice. Great. Okay. Good. Good. Come on. Excellent. Fine work. 5. Great. Fantastic. Great. You got it. One left.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
He's getting ready for a strong attack.
Uh-oh. That sounds bad.
Use a strong guard to defend against it.
I don't know if I have that Mega Avguard. Wide apart.
Lower your hips.
Oops. I tried.
Hold in on the ring cone and keep bending your leg. Don't push
Okay.
it. Take a break if you need to.
Take a break if you need to. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Yeah.
Knee to chest.
See these. We'll get it.
Okay, let's move. Squeeze your abs as you bend your knees. Nice. Keep it up. Good job. Yes! Yes! Amazing! Fantastic! Keep it up! Fine work! Amazing! Great! Nice! Very nice! Okay! Wonderful! Great! Fantastic! Okay! Amazing! Well done! Nice! Yes! Yes! All right! Great! Let's pick up the pace. Neat! Fine work! 10 more! Very nice! Keep it up! All right! Well done! Great! 5! Nice! Okay! 3! Neat! Fantastic! 1 left! You made it! Stand up. No need to rush, though.
Avguard. Endless.
You should feel it in your stomach, not your arms. Select a skill, and good luck. Overhead press. Okay, let's go. Press in on the ring con as you breathe out. Okay.
I'm gonna beat this guy.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna do it.
Perfect. All right. Nicely done. Good job. Sharp. Great.
I'm gonna beat him.
Awesome. Excellent.
I can do this.
Excellent. Fine work. Perfect. Very nice.
Come on. Come on.
Great. Fantastic. Nice.
Come on.
Okay. Excellent. Well done.
Arm's getting tired.
Nice. Fine work. Amazing. Great. Nicely done. Excellent. Awesome. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's keep going.
Just for how long the fight is.
You got it.
It's like a whole workout
Good job.
in one level.
Very nice. Okay. Fantastic. Excellent. Abguard.
Abguard.
You just feel it in your stomach when you breathe out.
He's getting there though.
There's more.
Uh-oh. We might lose. Yeah, I'm done for. I'm done for.
Careful. You don't have many hearts left.
I sure don't. Yeah, jeez. Maybe I should have brought that Healy move.
Care pose.
Right.
Bend slowly. Slowly.
It's okay.
Starting position.
If I don't beat him today,
Parallel and pointing forward.
he's going down next time I play for sure. Just gotta get a bunch of smoothie ingredients and slam down those smoothie points. The last bit of his life meter seems to be moving pretty quickly though. This might be it.
With your legs bent slightly, squeeze. Careful! You don't have many hearts left.
Alrighty. What do we do here? This could be it. This could be it, baby.
Knee to chest.
But yeah, the last part of his life bar seems to have been moving.
Okay, let's move. Avoid doing this on a hard floor. Good job!
Faster than.
Wonderful!
How's it going there, Lynn?
Very nice!
The last bit of his life bar seems to have been
Neat.
moving faster than the other parts, but
Yes! Yes!
could just be a.
Keep it up! Fantastic! Awesome!
Wishful
Okay.
thinking.
Amazing! Great! Nicely done! Excellent! Fine work! Well done! Nice!
How you doing, Lynn?
Great!
I'm fighting a big old dragon.
Okay!
This is the real boss of
Wonderful.
Fire Emblem.
Okay! Amazing!
FPK?
Right!
Nice. Nice, I did it.
Whew.
Nice.
Tough one.
Tough one indeed. That was 56 squats on its own right there. Look at those gains. Those gains. Yeah, baby. Overhead arm twist? Sure, I'll try it. Attack 90. Raise both arms straight up. And twist your arms? I don't know what that means. Is this a speed run? I'm speedrunning life, my dude. Let's be real.
Drop your hips. Straight
Yay!
victory!
Woo! I didn't think I was gonna make it. Honestly. Honestly. I thought I was done for. How you doing there, Lynn? Hope you're doing well. Did you get snow? I heard from some other Canadian viewers out west that they've already gotten snow. Nice. Nice. Good for you. Good for you. Suck it, Drago. You suck. No one even likes you. bully like you. Looks like I got tough enough. It's bad. You don't like the snow? Or just not this early? Snow for Halloween? I wish I could fly. I'd spread my wings and I'd touch the sky. Facing down a mighty foe is the utmost honor and privilege of this important people. Thank you for helping remind us of that. Rain Terror is over. There's nothing left to fear. Where are you going to be for Halloween? And what are you going to be for Halloween more? Our savior! What are you going to be for Halloween more like it? You're going to be the United States for Halloween? Wow. It's all thanks to you, Liam G25. Oh! You weren't going to dress up? Did you see Samsora's Peach costume? Our hero! They think they used to call you tiny, diminutive. Looks like the Sporting King. It's a good costume. That was good. That was a good costume. Still, I don't like what Drago said about toughening up. There's no way to worry about them right now. Let's follow him. Whatever, we'll come back and we'll do the world again. Drago versus the Four Masters. We're gonna quit the workout for today. How much time did I put in? How much workouting did I do? A bunch. I don't know how much. Remember the diamond calves attractions? You activate the calf muscles in your legs. Then comes the diamond-like shape when fully built up. Alright, let's cool down. Yeah, 52 minutes. That's enough. Dimitri from Fire Emblem, because he wears a bunch of stuff that I wouldn't put up under your costume. Right. I get that. You can go as so-and-so wearing a snowsuit. Yeah, look at that. Jeez. What did I do? 76 squats? That'll do it. That'll do it for you. $500 front presses. Look at the confetti. It's going to be a horrible cleanup tip. $300 squats. I am a squat at this point. I basically am one big squat.
Let's begin our static stretching. You won't need the
You're not
ring
going to
arm.
dress up as
Be
Samson.
mindful of your body and stretch within the range of
Samsora
your
dressed up as Peach.
Raise both arms and pull down on your left elbow.
Did you watch that
Stretch your upper arms while
The crew
pulling your
battles?
elbow downward.
that he was like the matches that Samsora was dressed up as Peach for?
Now
I'm
do the
sure
same
you
on
could
the
cheese
opposite
the game.
side.
I'm thinking about that for like speed
Be
running.
careful not to let your upper body tilt to the side.
Yeah, Samsora played really well, but it was really funny listening to the commentators try
Bring
to
yourself back
figure out
slowly.
what to say.
Stretch your left arm to the side and hold it with your right arm.
It was really funny
Pull
listening
in
to
your
them
arm and stretch the muscles of your left shoulder.
stumble over their words. Did Nairo do good? You tell me. Does Nairo ever do good?
Now do the same on the opposite side.
Or are you talking about the crew battles?
Slowly stretch out, but be careful not to bounce.
In the crew battle, he took out like 5 stocks, I think, which is huge. That's good for a crew battle. Oh,
Bring
that's funny.
yourself back slowly.
I didn't know the results, but good for him.
Rotate your hands behind your back and grasp your left wrist.
Good for
While
Nairo.
pulling your wrist to the right, lower your neck the same way.
Nairo's a great player and deserves a win. I'm glad that other people than MKLeo are getting
Bring
on
your
the
neck
board.
back up and stretch in the opposite direction as well.
Tweak didn't even end up
Stretch
playing.
slowly. Don't overdo it.
USA did so well that Tweak didn't actually need to play. He was the Team USA's anchor.
Bring yourself back slowly. Join your hands together in front of you. Position your glutes as if you're going to sit down, then stretch your hands forward.
This is my Spider-Man move. Yeah, I'm sure Leo will be back.
Bring yourself back slowly.
Like, there's no way that like he's washed up or anything.
Spread your feet, raise both hands, and hold your left wrist.
It was
While
just
pulling on your wrist, tilt to the right and stretch your side.
the ones he didn't go to, he didn't win. So washed up. He's definitely being carried. MK Leo's being carried by the tournaments he goes to.
Return to your original position, switch hands, and bend the other way.
Ever notice that every single tournament he goes to, he wins? Those tournaments are carrying him.
Don't hold your breath.
If it weren't for the tournaments, he wouldn't win anything.
Bring yourself back slowly. And your stretching is complete. Good
Well,
job.
that's good. But yeah, I like Leo. He's a good player. I feel like I learn a lot just by watching him play. But I'm happy that other people are getting on the board. It would suck if the Smash scene just turned into like the MK Leo show. Yeah, go for it. I'm actually going to be finishing up because I'm all stretched out. I'm all exercised up. I got my sweat in, that's for sure. But thanks so much for stopping in and saying hi. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. Share them with me elsewhere. Everybody else who's watching, thanks so much for joining me today. Yeah, it was good to see you. Thanks, mate. M8. Kanchi and Sacred Sword and NB, whoever else is still here who popped in earlier. Thanks so much. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. See you, Lynn. Adios, amigos.